Welcome back, folks, to Let's Play Phoenix Wright, Ace Attorney, Justice for All for the Nintendo DS. I'm SamuraiT-X, and I'm Solid Snake. And when we last left off, we concluded the trial after the judge called for another investigation. So we did not get the acquittal within one trial day, and Adrian Andrews confessed to her crime, and much to Edgeworth's dismay, she did not tell us about the card until the end of the trial, so Edgeworth kind of freaked out. Kind of curious about the card myself, because it seems to be an important clue. So without further ado, let's start our investigation. March 22nd, 5:24 p.m. Wright & Co. Law Offices. Mystic Maya! Mystic Maya! There, Pose. I can't take it anymore. Wow. Look, it will be alright. Everything may still work out. The condition was that we had to get a not guilty verdict. And so far, the kidnapper has kept his word and hasn't hurt Maya. And he won't because Mountain Guard hasn't been given a guilty sentence yet. Don't cry, Rose, man. It's hurting my heart, man. Cheer up. We don't have time to stand around crying. We have to get going. You're right. Mystic Maya is in much more pain than I am. Yes, that's right. So...
Hey, you guys. Glad I caught you, pal.
Mr. Scruffy Detective?
Oh boy, looks like Detective Gumshoe has been dubbed Mr. Scruffy Detective in Poe's book now.
It's just plain old Mr. Gumshoe now, and I came to talk to you, pal.
But we're kind of busy right now. Alright, let's talk to Detective Gumshoe about the future. So, what are you going to do from now on?
What do you mean, pal?
Well, you've been fired, right? So, do you have a new job lined up yet?
Oh, that? What am I supposed to do now, pal? I don't have anything coming in at all until my next payday.
Well, what are you talking about? You don't have another payday.
I guess that means I'm just gonna have to work.
Half? They mean have. Okay, that was a bit confusing. Let me read that again.
I guess that means I'm just gonna have to work here at your place, pal.
Say what?
You'll be searching for things that will prove Mr. Vanguard's innocence all day, right?
Well, yeah.
So yeah, I'm gonna help you, pal. I've got lots of experience in investigating and watching over people's places. And I'm great at making really simple meals, pal. I'll take care of it all.
Come on, Mr. Nick. Let's let Mr. Scruffy Detective take care of things.
Okay. By the way, what's your best dish?
Instant noodles, pal.
I think that's everyone's best dish. I think anyone else can make instant noodles. Come on, Gumshoe. Have you got anything else? Why am I surrounded by people who only eat cheap, unhealthy foods? But then again, Maya does eat cheap, unhealthy foods with burgers and whatnot. So yeah, you have a point there. Edgeworth.
That was the first time I've seen Mr. Edgeworth act like that. Never thought he'd say something like he didn't care if Miss Andrews killed herself.
He said that? That's horrible.
But because of him doing that, we've got the truth finally.
The truth. Miss Andrews' last testimony. I wonder if that was the truth. I'll give you that there was nothing strange in her testimony itself, but I still think there is something fundamentally wrong with the whole thing.
You mean about that thing, pal?
Why would she want to know? I mean, almost need to frame Mr. On Guard. I couldn't figure that out from anything she said all day.
Then you're saying that testimony was a lie?
Not a lie, per se. It just feels like there's more here that meets the eye. Or that's what Mr. Edgeworth would like us to believe.
That's such a dirty trick. Even that woman prosecutor was better than that.
Franziska von Karma. Speaking of Miss von Karma, do you have any more information on her condition? Wasn't she shot this morning?
Miss Montgomery was shot today on the way to the trial by a pistol, pal.
But she's going to be fine, right? I mean, Edra said she was in stable condition, but...
Well, she was shot in the shoulder, so she's okay and still hanging in there. They should be done taking the bullet out, so she's probably resting at the hospital.
Which one?
What? Are you going to visit her, pal?
No. Well, I was kind of thinking about it.
Hey, you've actually got a heart, don't you? She looked like she was being tortured to death, not being able to go to the trial today. So maybe it'd be good for her if you went in and let her whip you for a bit, pal.
Let's go let her whip. Let's go let her whip us, Mr. Nick.
No! No, I'm definitely not going.
Let's see. The name of the hospital. Oh yeah, the Hardy Clinic.
That name sends a chill down my spine. Well, I guess it can't be... Sorry. Well, I guess it can't hurt to stop by and say hi. Alright, so we're going to go to the Hardy Clinic because, well, Franziska's there, so let's go. We've already been there from Chapter 2 of this game. Episode 2, sorry. March 22nd. Hardy Clinic. Reception. Never thought I'd be coming back to this place. Yeah. Oh god, I have to do that voice. Oh no! God, you know what? Let me do this voice. My god, not this guy. I know, right, Snake?
Yes. Are you here to visit the patients?
Hi. Wait a second, you're...
Yes, I'm Director Hardy. Oh, yes, yes.
Why are you still here?
Yes, what is it? Can I help you? Yes, you can tell me. Yes.
Wait, who's that? I'm probably just gonna read it in someone's strangest voice. Dr. Hardy. Oh, it's Edgeworth. Dr. Hardy. Edgeworth.
Yes, I'm Director Hardy. Oh, you're the man from this morning. Yes, what is it?
Director, Franziska. How is Franziska von Karma?
You don't need to worry. Yes, she's in good hands. Because you see, I'm personally taking good care of her. Yes,
That sounds so wrong, man.
Yes, and that thing, that surgery, it went well, yes.
You have my gratitude. It looks like Edgeworth doesn't know about this director and his secrets.
She looked so pitiful, absolutely terrified. Yes, but I understand. Yes, her opponent was a gun after all. And when I snuck up on her real secret like her, she screamed really loud. Yes.
I see.
But she's really cute too. When I'd do that, she'd whip me with her whip.
Man, you must be in love. God. Not judging you, not at all.
Boy, did I cry like a baby? Yes, but I think I could get used to it.
Oh, Jesus.
Ah!
Thank you, Franziska. You could not have come at a better time. Thank you. Anyway, go back to your room.
You're so mean. So mean, my frisky Friska. But that's a good... Okay. Yes, it's time for my IV drops. Yes.
Go away, please.
And what are those tulips doing in your hand, Mr. Phoenix Wright?
Oh, I knew I knew I shouldn't have come here. I came to give you flowers. Because you were injured. And that's it, really. Yeah, that's it. That's it, really? The shooting. Right, let's ask her.
I was shot in front of the courthouse in my right shoulder. It's no big deal. This sort of thing happens all the time. I even had full intentions of running the trial this morning. But that would have been too much.
Yeah, you look like you were definitely scared until only a few minutes ago.
But I was dragged here by that prosecutor. He even went so far as to grab me by the wrist the whole way here.
It was the only logical course of action given the bullet was still lodged in your shoulder. But with me doing so, I find myself having to clean up after you and that irresponsible deal you made. And I'm smiling like a smug man that I am.
Huh?
I think I know what deal he's referring to. Miss Von Karma, you made a deal with Miss Andrews yesterday, didn't you?
I don't know what you mean.
In order to make sure you got your guilty verdict on Mr. On Guard, you told Miss Andrews not to testify in court today.
I don't know what you're talking about. Do you have proof I made such a deal?
You're denying it?
It looks like you were lucky, Mr. Phoenix Wright. If I had been in court today, this trial would have already been over.
All while hiding Miss Andrews' own crime?
That isn't my problem, whether she had tampered with evidence or not. I have only one objective: to find On Guard guilty of murder. The end justifies the means, Mr. Phoenix Wright. The end justifies the means.
Miss Von Karma. Adrian Andrews believed when you said, if you don't tell the truth of what really happened, then On Guard will be found guilty.
And what does that have to do with me?
Because of that, she's now in danger of being found guilty herself. All because she believed in your words until the very end.
That still has nothing to do with me. She's just a weak person, that's all.
But you had to know... she was. Ow!
I think visiting hours here are about over. So, if you excuse me... What's wrong? Why did she suddenly cut you off?
Probably because she thinks I had the advantage in that argument. Edgeworth. Alright, we can talk to Edgeworth, then we're going to end the video here actually, so yeah. Let's do talk to Miles Edgeworth for a while, and then conclude the video. Today's trial. What happened today at the trial, Edgeworth? That was not like you at all. I mean, I know you knew about Miss Andrews' condition. You could have made her testify as many times as you wanted to, but to go that far?
But she wouldn't testify about that until I had said something. Listen, Wright, the courtroom is a garden of judgment. I am putting myself on the line when I stand in there. And that's why I made the witness do the same. It's only natural.
The card. By the way, Edgeworth, you were really angry in court today. That's rare of you. It is actually, the more you think about it. Okay, maybe the early times when he was a jerk, but you know, the more we played the previous game, Edgeworth wasn't too angry all the time. But chapter 2 and 3, he was kind of angry. Well, mostly the second version of the trial, but yeah. Flashback. I'm just going to read the flashback because, you know, I might as well do the angry Edgeworth.
Witness, that card. Give it to me. Hurry! Do you have any idea what Do you have any idea what you have stupidly yet inadvertently done?
Table smash.
This. I can't believe you hid this from me all this time.
Sorry, let me read that again. Sorry.
This. I can't believe you hid this from me all this time.
Yeah, I'm just making him raise his voice. That card. What in the world is it?
You mean this? Listen, Wright. This is top secret information. You can... Sorry. Listen, Wright. This is top secret information. You absolutely cannot leak this. A special investigations team has existed for a number of years, but few know of it.
I understand.
Their task is to find the owner of this card.
man called Shelly the Killer. And just as his name states, he is a killer, an assassin, the best at that. An assassin? Alright, now let's talk about the assassin. So, who is this Shelly the Killer? The Killer is the name of a long-standing line of assassins.
Long-standing?
The name first appeared about 100 years ago, I hear. Shelly is a professional name of the third heir to the Killer name. So because his professional name is Shelly, he leaves cards with a shell on them? He has a habit of making sure to leave a card by the body of his victims.
Why would he do something like that?
We think it is part of his duty to his clients. His duty? If he leaves a card, then his clients can be assured that it was he who killed the victim. It also serves as insurance against any charges being pushed onto his clients. I see. The killer values the trust between his clients and himself above all else. It seems that this is one honorable assassin with a moral conscience. I guess that even honorable assassins can exist. So you think this assassin? You think he's the one who did the killing in this case? It would appear that way. The discovery of that card basically confirms it. Wouldn't you agree? Shelly the Killer, huh? By a situation. I noticed something at the trial today. You were behaving in a very strange manner. Is something the matter? Yeah, pretty much. Because both of them were acting strange. Mostly, well, Edgeworth was acting strange in the way of he wants the information. Phoenix was acting strange knowing he had to get an acquittal. So Phoenix is more under pressure, and Edgeworth's one was, I want more answers. So yeah, both of them were acting strange, but both of them had different actions. One wants the acquittal, and the other one just wants the truth. So yeah, they both, pretty much both of them are kind of in a team, like an alliance. What is it? When you're forced to work together but you don't want to. Because I know Phoenix doesn't want Edgeworth's help, but he has to get Edgeworth's help. I think it's I don't know the word specifically. I think it will come to my head eventually. Let me see. I'll just say it's a forced alliance, you know. That's what I can call it, a forced alliance. But I know there's a better word to describe that. But yeah, let me continue because I'm going to end the video after I finish reading this. I guess I should just tell him. Maya, she's been kidnapped. Kidnapped? What does the kidnapper want? An acquittal. I see. I had no idea. No, you didn't. Until now, anyway. I will prepare a rescue team as soon as possible and resolve this by tomorrow.
Really? Did you hear that, Mr. Nick? Remember Mr. Edgeworth is going to...
Stop trying to console me, Edgeworth. I don't need your pity.
Mr. Nick?
There's no way you can find her. We don't even have a single clue to go on. There's only one way to save her. I have to get an acquittal somehow. It's the only way. Right. Listen. You need to know something. One corridor was killed by Shelly the Killer, and the client who ordered the job is Madame Guard, your own client. Please, stop. I can't listen to you. I can't believe that. You know what, when Edgeworth has told you something, you know it's true, Phoenix. I was about to call him Nick, but I'm just going to call him Phoenix. I see. Well, if you want to continue your investigation, you will need this.
What is it?
The hotel right now is restricted to police personnel only, as we are looking for any clues that might lead us to Shelly the Killer. If you take this with you to the hotel, I'm sure they will let you enter. Thank you. In any case, I must attend to the preparations for Maya's rescue team. We'll meet again if anything should happen. Now if you excuse me.
Mr. Nick? Do you think Mr. On Guard hired an assassin?
No way! I mean, he doesn't have a cyclock.
Yeah, I guess not.
Maya, please, all I ask you is to make it home safe and sound. Meanwhile, in a undisclosed location, an unknown time, and an unknown date, even though it's probably the same date as it is now, but they just don't want to tell us what day it is because they're trying to be secretive. So, I am Detective Samurai, on the job. And I'm just Agent Snake. That you are. Right, let's go.
I guess even kidnappers can be a little clumsy. Clumsy enough to drop a card like this for me. And even though he said he was an assassin, I bet he's just making that up, like how Nick does with everything in court. Anyway, let's try out the card trick with this card I just found. Sounds like I just got the door open. Okay, time to go and look around.
I'm going to do that in the next video because, you see, it's gone past 20 minutes and that's normally my time to end the video. So when we come back, folks, we will go investigating around the place Myra is stuck in. And, well, myself and Snake are kind of curious about it. So until then, thank you guys for watching. I'll see you guys in the next video. Take care, everybody.